Can't believe I'm about to do this. Hello everybody, welcome to another movie review, and this week we're reviewing Godzilla vs. Kong, directed by Alex Wingard, starring Alexander Skarsgård, Millie Bobby Brown, Rebecca Hall, Brian Tyree Henry. There's just so many people. Kyle Chandler, the person that no one knows his name on Twitter. Also, you got Godzilla and you've got Kong. And I would explain the plot to you, but just like with Freddy vs. Jason, just like with Batman vs. Superman, all anybody cares about is Godzilla vs. Kong. They fight in this movie. There is some human stuff happening, but overall, the human stuff is just bonkers things happening to make the plot happen. And with that said, the rest of the review is going to be in spoilers until I get to the rating. So, obviously, Godzilla and Kong fight. They have 3 rounds of fighting. Godzilla wins the first round, Kong wins the second, and if you've made it into the spoilers and you haven't watched the movie yet, Godzilla wins the third fight and almost kills Kong. The reason I want to talk about spoilers is because we go into just insane, just like every conspiracy theory is true. Brian Tyree Henry plays Bernie, this conspiracy podcast dude, and he's talking about all of the like things, the kaijus and everything else, and we learn from that and the other subplot with Alexander Skarsgård and Rebecca Hall that there's a hollow earth. I mean, it was hinted at in the other movies, but this one is like confirmed it. It's like, oh, hollow earth exists. So they go down there. Kong goes on this long adventure, and then Kong gets his axe, which is just like Thor's axe or hammer, and it's powered by Godzilla's nuclear energy burst that's going off. And it's just insane. Not only is that part insane, but Millie Bobby Brown and Brian Tyree Henry and Julian Dennison going on this adventure where they end up in Hong Kong, and there's like, that's where they find Mecha Godzilla. Yes, Mecha Godzilla is in this. This movie is just bonkers. The human stuff is just there to set up the fights, and I like that about this movie. This time, they use the human elements greatly, because in the second one, it was sort of just the humans just following around Godzilla so we could see Godzilla's fights. First 5 minutes, it's like, here's why Godzilla and Kong are gonna fight. Because once Kong leaves Skull Island, we know that Godzilla is gonna know, and he's gonna wanna kill him. This is basically Kong's movie with Godzilla showing up to fight him. And I really like that it's basically a secret sequel to Skull Island, and I really enjoyed it that's what I enjoyed about it. It's the fighting that matters, and the fighting is awesome. If you like kaiju movies, Godzilla vs. Kong caters to you all the way through. If you love Kong, it's got some good Kong stuff. I mean, it gives more backstory to him, while at the same time making him a great character, even greater than the first reboot that they did. The only criticism I have with the movie really is that I did not enjoy the music, the soundtrack. I thought it was fine. It's good, but compared to Godzilla King of the Monsters, it doesn't hold up, because I can listen to the second Godzilla movie soundtrack just over and over, because it's just got bangers everywhere. This one, it's fine. It felt underdeveloped. I think the best way to describe Godzilla vs. Kong is it's the best movie to kick off the summer blockbuster like months. I know we're in a pandemic still, but it feels like Godzilla vs. Kong is the first movie that is just like, we're slowly coming up out of the ground, just like Godzilla, to fight Kong. It's the first big blockbuster, and I think it's one of the best movies, blockbusters in a while. I was excited to watch this. I was excited to watch it, and I don't get excited much these days because it's a pandemic. And out of 10 gravity inversions, You'll know what I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. Out of 10 gravity inversions, I would give this a 7. It's really fun. It's a great kaiju movie. The sci-fi stuff is bonkers in the best way possible, and it's just a good time. If you like action movies and you like monster movies, this is for you. If you don't like that, why did you watch Godzilla vs. Kong? But that's my review, and now I'm going to invert the gravity and end up on Skull Island. Bye-bye.
Un esercito di pro